Very, very close. I know that's a bit of an electoral cliche, too close to call. And almost every Israeli election I've been in, it has been too close to call with unpredictable results. This time in particular, as you say, Benjamin Netanyahu is looking for an historic fifth term in office. That would make him the longest serving prime minister if he wins. He's got a big challenger this time in the former army chief. But there's a lot of other reasons why it's unpredictable. So here on this sunny day in Tel Aviv, the economic heartland, buzzing cafe society on the Mediterranean, I'm joined by Tom Gross, who's a Middle East commentator. So why is it so close to call?
Well, because the two main parties, the Likud and the centrist blue and white challenger, together are projected to only get about half the seats in the Israeli parliament, and 11 other parties are projected to enter the Knesset, the parliament. So it's going to be very complicated coalition building. So even if Netanyahu's Likud gets 1 or 2 seats less than his challenger, he still may emerge as prime minister because he may be able to form a coalition with some of the smaller parties. On the other hand, some of the smaller parties may unexpectedly back Gantz. So it really is difficult to know.
And of course, if he wins, he will make history. But if he wins, he will also move Israel into a place in the world that he's been working on. It's been noticeable. One of his biggest champions is Donald Trump in the White House. He's got close relations with Vladimir Putin, Jair Bolsonaro in Brazil, that he's been putting Israel on the world stage.
He really has, not just that, also with the Indian Prime Minister Modi, but I think the most important thing is the relations he's building with the Sunni Arab countries with whom Israel doesn't officially have relations. Netanyahu
like
was...
Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, the Gulf states.
Yes, and Netanyahu himself went to Amman and was welcomed by the Sultan himself. It was broadcast on Omani TV, almost like a royal visit. No diplomatic relations. A few days ago, Qatar, which supports Hamas, played the Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem, when an Israeli gymnast won gold in an international tournament in Qatar. That would have been unheard of a few months ago or a year ago.
And all that is welcome if there's greater lessening of tension between Israel and Arab states, but it's being done while it seems bypassing the Palestinians, one of the great unresolved crises here.
That's right, but paradoxically, I mean, Netanyahu has always said that if Israel makes peace with the Arab world and vice versa, it may actually become easier to solve the Israeli-Palestinian dispute. I mean, that's contested by other people, but it is possible that things will somehow fit into place once it becomes a less internationalized, heated conflict. And in fact, Donald Trump, his peace team are rumored to be unveiling any day now after the election what Trump has dubbed the deal of the century, his peace plan. So we shall see whether there will be movement on the Palestinian issue as a result of that plan, as Trump claims there will be.
Deal of the century, maybe election of the decade. Tom Gross, a lot to play for, a lot to watch. Thank you very much for joining us in Tel Aviv, and only hours to go before Israelis go to the poll. It really, really matters. This is a country that's been shifting to the right, and it seems to be in step